coming here to this place regularly since the bomb blast has happened and it had been pitch silent. But today when we are here after the opening ceremony that happened yesterday, the people are thronging here in large numbers. Now before I begin with what preparation they have, let me just show you what has happened at the entrance. This used to be a huge entrance, if you remember, Kabir. We had shown our viewers, but today they've put barricading over here. They've covered half of the gate entrance and they've covered the rest of them with barricading. As soon as we enter the Rameshwaram Cafe, we are stopped by a guard who checks us properly, thoroughly of whether we have anything. We tell him we have a phone and then we move forward. And if you can now see, this is how the cafe is. People have thronged in large numbers. There were huge numbers in the early in the morning when the cafe had reopened. But now also, if you can see, people have come here in large numbers. They've ordered all their favorite dishes that they want and they're eating also. But if we continue going further inside the cafe, you will see more and more people who are at the counter waiting for food. So this clearly gives you the spirit in which the Bangaloreans have reacted to the bomb blast. They've come back in God's name. I have the head HR of the Rameshwaram Cafe with me, and he was here also on that fateful day when the blast happened, and he's back here today again to make sure everything is in place. So let's speak to him. Sir, how is it being back at your cafe after the blast?
Good afternoon. Cafe has reopened from today. We have taken utmost care on the security part. And after the NI has handed over as the outlet, we have had around about 5 to 6 rounds of meeting with the security agencies, and we are hiring a senior military person who will be guiding us for all the security requirements for all the outlets. And now this outlet is in full fledged from the morning. People are responding very well, and we hope in day to come the crowd will grow.
So Kabir, you clearly heard he said that the security has been beefed up. Former military officers have also been placed in, and also one more important thing, Kabir, he was also one of those persons who just survived the bomb blast. He was very close to the place, to the site where the blast took place. If you want, we can show you that particular site and also what had happened on that particular day. So this is the pillar at which the bomb blew up. This particular pillar where what we are showing you right now is where the bomb blast actually happened. They've done their own puja and secured the place. And let me also show you the impact of that blast that had happened. They've left a few reminiscent in the hotel itself. If you can see those dents that we are showing you on top, that is the impact that happened with the bomb blast. If you imagine the holes that it has punched inside the ceiling, if this could have gone through if the human lives, then you can imagine the damage it could have caused. So this is where the bomb blast happened, and the person who we were speaking to, he had just crossed this place. Sir, you were here when the blast happened, sir?
No, just 7 to 8 seconds. I passed the same way after looking at the crowd and how the arrangements have been done. And I was just passed away and towards the staff cabin. I mean to say my cabin, manager's cabin. By the time got a huge sound here. Unfortunately, nobody has hurt, and I am also safe from the God's grace.
Well, that was very fortunate enough. He's just passed by 7 seconds. So he clearly tells us how dangerous the situation was. And after the blast that happened over there, remember, Kabir, we had shown you how glasses had shattered. This is the distance of that place. And those glasses over there were shattered during the blast, and it was all fallen over here. Today it is a completely different scene. Today you're seeing people come here with resilience, with fervor, to stand in support with the Rameshwaram Cafe. The puja also happened yesterday, the inauguration. Well, let me just try and speak to the staff and see whether they're going to speak or not, because they're busy working. आप लोगों को डर लग रहा है यहाँ के काम करने?
कोई डर नहीं लग रहा है सर, फुल सेफ्टी है ना अभी, फुल सेफ्टी।
कैसा लग रहा था?
उस दिन तो सर अचानक से हो गया, हम लोग को पता ही नहीं चला, किसी को कुछ पता ही नहीं है सर, पता ही नहीं है सर।
तो आप लोगों को चोट लगा था?
चोट लगा, जो साइड में था उसको कुछ चोट लगा था, काउंटर का, मैं इधर ही था सर,
इधर ही था और आपके सामने?
सामने ही था सर।
आज कोई डर नहीं?
हाँ,
आज कोई डर नहीं?
आज कोई डर नहीं है सर।
आपको कोई डर लग रहा है?
सर बिल्कुल डर नहीं है आज, आराम।
और लोगों का response कैसा लगा?
अच्छा है।
लोगों को तो आना चाहिए।
Well, Kabir, you clearly heard they're busy with their work, but they took out the time to speak to us. And they clearly said that they do not fear anything and they're happy that the security arrangements and they've done. And they also love the fact that the people have responded and that has uplifted their strength also.